Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for October 21st, 22nd, and 23rd, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, sorry about the delay. Don't really know what happened except Friday thought everything was fine, and then boop! It was like the rug was pulled out from underneath, and what we always have to do, we always have to take care of ourselves so we can take care of others. So, wasn't there? Sorry about that too, but got some good rest. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, this is the introduction, and this will be tagged on all of the readings. If you want to go straight to your reading, and I hope you'll watch the introduction at least once, then down here is a timestamp, and you can bypass the introduction, or if you cross-watch, you can use that. Now, I am going to be using my Radley Valentine deck for the main readings. I will pull one from my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. I will pull one from my Doreen and Grant Virtue, The Abundance of Angels, and my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, for this, the introduction, and this is more of a universal overview of what's going on in the world or in the universe, I will use my Waite Rider, Traditional Tarot, and my Colette Baron Reed, The Good Tarot cards. Now, I've prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Okay? Okay. Now, we are about to go into Scorpio season. We are still in Libra season, and we are transitioning into Scorpio season. And that is going to be on the, let me go here for all my times. Scorpio season will be on the 23rd at 6:36 a.m., and that is Eastern Standard Time. Now, we will also have something interesting going on with Saturn. Saturn is going direct. So it is stationary direct right now, and it is going direct October 23rd, 7 minutes after midnight. Okay, I might have to pause every so often. For some reason, but it makes me cough. Anyway, so it goes direct, but it's still stationary for a little bit of time, 7 minutes after midnight Eastern Standard Time. So we have that going on, and then we have the new moon in Scorpio, October 25th at 6:48 a.m. Now remember that the South Node, which is all about the past, is in Scorpio right now. So there's a lot of digging deep and, looking at the past and really cleaning a lot of things out. Now, we have Mercury, which is in Libra, will be trining, which is very good, very positive, with Saturn, which is in Aquarius, which again, like I said, is stationary direct. So Mercury is all about communication. So it's going to try to balance things out, balance that energy. Saturn has a lot of restrictive energy. Aquarius has a lot of breakout, wanting the truth energy. So that's why I'm always saying with Saturn and Aquarius that it's, truth versus illusion, seeing the reality of a situation versus the lies of a situation. So we also have on the 23rd Venus entering Scorpio, so it is about relationships. Now remember, so Pluto going direct right now, okay? Pluto and Capricorn going direct. Pluto, Saturn, and Mercury does have a lot of influence and does have a lot of connection with Scorpio. So I'm going to say that Scorpio is probably going to be one of our most intense months or intense season of this year. I do feel like, Scorpio, I always say, are very good detectives. They always get down to the truth of a situation, whether they like it or not. And I do feel that there's going to be a lot of hidden energies, hidden meanings, hidden information coming out. I do feel, like I said, Scorpio is going to be an extremely intense time. We've got that new moon, like I said, solar eclipse, strong energy right there. We've got this Saturn just direct, stationary direct, just really putting the spotlight on Scorpio right now. Wanting to, the thing, remember, Aquarius, though, wants to break things open, wants to break things free. So there's going to be a lot of struggles and a lot of just angst. There's going to be a lot of angst, and that's why I actually put this background up because many times we just feel like we're going up and down and that we're being suspended in midair. So just be aware of it, and when you're aware of it, everything everything works its way out. Works its way through. Now, the one thing we always have to remember is we are responsible for helping to keep the universal vibrations at a higher level. That's why you're here. That's why we're talking. That's why we connect together. So we are responsible because while there is going to be a lot of darker energy working, because also too we're coming up to All Hallows Eve, Samhain, there's a lot of spiritual energies going on at the same time. We need to make sure that we keep the energies at a higher level. Okay, so let's see what we've got going here. These two have fallen out, so when they fall out, we need to read them. Okay, anything that is reversed will be a little bit stronger energy. Let's put this here. Here we go. Okay, first card is the Hermit. The Hermit. Major Arcana card. 9. 9 numbers have meaning. 9 is about let's wrap it up. You've got everything you need. But the Hermit is about really going deep inside and going into our inner spirit and going into maybe even our outer soul, inner soul type of energy. We're looking for the light. We're looking for the path. We're looking for guidance. Again, this is a time that we really, really need to keep our vibrations on that higher level. So I would say this weekend, it is a good time to pray, meditate, do whatever it is that you connect with higher power. And really, it is a good time to look for that light, to look for that guidance. Okay? So we come up with the Hermit card. Your next card is, again, so this is the 8 of Pentacles. Remember, Pentacles is Earth energy. It is our Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So Capricorn has Pluto in it. Taurus has Uranus in it. And then Virgo is kind of Virgo's kind of, chilling out a little bit. This is about your money, your job, your career. This has a lot of preparation that is already ready. There is still more to learn. There is still more to gather. But again, there is a preparation time. The 7 of Pentacles was basically you're ready. This now takes that to the next step. And this now takes us to a little bit more of an acknowledgement of what you've done to have gotten ready. Okay? Next card is the Page of Swords. So Page is underlying energy because court cards have two energies. One is their underlying energy, and one is the energy that you see. So in this case, Swords is the secondary. So Page, underlying energy is again our Pentacles, Earth energy, money, job, career. Swords, which is also the underlying energy for the King, is our Aquarius, is our Gemini, is our Libra. All of that is going on. Mars is coming to that stationary direct time too, that it's going to be October. Well, it's going into this now because it's going to be going direct October 30th. So we have a very strong Mars influence in that air energy. So Mars, so like I said, so Aquarius, Saturn, stationary direct. Mars is in Gemini, stationary direct. And then Libra right now just is about to switch over into, some of the signs are to switch over into Scorpio. So Swords energy is very thoughtful. I shouldn't say thoughtful, thought-provoking, thinks things through, wants to see where we're going. There is this, this money, this job, this, what is the base, our security energy here, but it's also where are we going? We want to see where we're going. We want to make some decisions on where we're going. We want to work towards where we're going. So there's a little bit of a, I don't want to, well, there could be a little bit of this conflict going on right now. There is a, you're prepared, you're ready, you really should be acknowledged for what you've done. still wanting to see where we're going. There's still this money energy going on with this, but then the the Hermit is all about looking for the light, looking for the road, looking for what it is, connecting with higher power. So I would say this weekend there is a lot going on in the natural energies in itself, but we really need to stay connected with our higher power, our source, God, whoever that is to you. Okay? So then we've talked about the King and the Page. The night energy is, underlying energy is our fire, which is our Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Remember that Jupiter is in Aries, but it will be going, Jupiter will be towards the end of this month, be transitioning into Pisces for a short period of time. And so where Aries is, is the bold one, is going after what we want to go after, because Jupiter is very much the, the planet of largesse and good fortune. Pisces will step back a little bit and make us want to think about our dreams, our wishes, and our hopes. It's also Leo, and it's also Sagittarius. Sagittarius then follows Scorpio. So whatever we're doing in Scorpio season, Sagittarius will make a push to push it through and to make more discoveries. Okay? So, and then of course the Queen underlying energy in Cups is water, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Scorpio, like I said, South Node, season of Pisces. We have Neptune. Neptune has really deep and unknown depths. Pisces and Neptune and Pisces, unknown depths, looking into the subconscious, looking for where we want to be. So that's pretty much all of what the card, all of the astrological signs and how they connect with the cards. But yes, there is, this is like, yeah, I feel like this is, we're ready to go. We're ready to go. We want to know more. Whether we're ready or not, because this one has a little bit of a mystery to it, a little bit of a cloak. We may, it's kind of like whether we're ready or not, we want to know more. Okay, so let's see. Colette Barron Reed, Good Tarot, what else we have to say. Here we go. Oh, I did pull two out. So here we go. First card. The Four of Water. The Four of Water, Four of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Four has the, is basically about leadership, is about organization. There's a lot of, just really stability with the four. But water in itself, this is about the in-between stage. We may feel like we're ready, and we may be wanting to go. We may be wanting to tackle whatever we feel is the truth, or what the world wants us to see, whatever the truth is. But the Four of Water tells us that we are still in that in-between stage. We're not ready to leave what we've left behind or what's going to be left behind, and we're not ready to go into whatever it is in the future. And our next card, Transformation. I'm going to cough. Hold on. Sorry about that. So if I go in and out a little bit, you'll know I'm drinking my water there. So Transformation, we have a 13. We have that 1, new beginning, 10, transition, 3. Is very powerful in itself. There is celebration, there is creativity, but it is also about the power of 3. The Transformation card, this is a major arcana. So we start with a major arcana, we end with a major arcana. This is the Death card. This is where something has to end for something to begin. Like I said, I feel that Scorpio season is going to be very it's going to be very intense, maybe to the point of transformation type of intensity. Pluto is about, Pluto the god of the underworld, Hades. Saturn has that really, very rule-oriented type of energies. But yet, there is the Capricorn and there is the, Aquarius energy that's trying to make changes with both of those. Okay? So Transformation, the Death card, Basically, what has begun now ends, and in order for something new to begin. Think of it as somebody who, this is the easiest explanation, a pregnancy ends for something new to begin, okay? So transformation, something being born, something being birthed. Transformation, if you think about it, labor is not easy, so transformation is not necessarily easy, but it does get us to that next point. Scorpio does feel, Scorpio, well, all of the energies, think of it as the phoenix rising from the ashes, but the phoenix has to burn up before it rises. So we will see what we will see for this weekend. Okay, we're going to start the readings now. Hello, my Cancers. And I was just kind of thinking as I'm getting ready for you and I'm shuffling my decks, are you afraid of success? Are you afraid that, every time it gets really close, that it's just so much close into reach and it's like it just wants to slip through your fingers? Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of success. Part of it is that, your mind, you're very strong, you're very spiritual, you're very, you can make things happen so much. So the moon connects with you very strongly. It is really something you have to believe, and you have to believe in that there is a higher power, and that the higher power wants Source, God, Holy Spirit, whoever that is, wants good stuff for you. So don't be afraid of success. Okay, just had that. Somebody, afraid of success. And because it's kind of like, and that goes with the self-fulfilling prophecy thing, when it's like, well, I really want the job, or I want to go after it, and it gets you very excited, and then you're thinking, it's not going to happen. Again, fear of success is not what is meant. It is not meant for you. Okay? Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid of success. Do not be afraid to succeed either. Okay? So let's see. Higher power, what do we have for our Cancers besides what I was just telling them? Here we go. This one's reversed. First card up is the Five of Water. Now, the Five of Water is that interesting energy where it's like everything happens for a reason. And after I just said, don't be afraid of success, well, everything happens for a reason. But this is not, one of these reasons that you need to sit down and just, cry and just kind of, what my mom would say, cry in your beer. This is not a cry in your beer type of energy here. 5 is about change. Change can be positive, can be negative. Water is your sign. It's also Scorpio. It is also Pisces. Scorpio and Pisces are the big players right now. Okay? Scorpio's energy is going to be very intense. Scorpio is about tearing up, the energies for Scorpio, which I think is going to affect you, is about tearing apart what the old norm has been for you. And I do feel that there's going to be a rebuilding of a new norm. And, when we hear people say, oh, the new norm. No. This is a truly new norm. This is truly a positively divine norm. Okay? Things are transitioning for you, but you have to get rid of a lot of the old energies, a lot of the negativities. Remember, okay, we are in the waning part of the moon until we get to that new moon. And that's when you release what's holding you back and you relinquish what you don't need anymore. And then that new moon time, which is the 25th, you can do it 3 days before, 3 days after, is when you start to request. And again, it's a time when you need to not be afraid to reach for those stars. Okay? So here we go. The Five of Water, things not turning out the way you'd hoped, not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilled milk. And I've had that. I've had that where, the job did not come to me. And I can look back years later and going, oh my goodness, if I would have had that job, I would have been put into a very difficult situation. So it's kind of like, there is God, Source, higher power that is omnipotent, omniscient, sees all, knows all, and just knows that you need, this is what has to happen because something better is coming for you. Okay? So If you're feeling a little bit weary or weepy, just know it happened this way because something better is on the horizon. Don't be afraid to reach for those stars. Don't be afraid to request the good stuff. Next card is, I told you, reach for the stars. Don't be afraid to reach for the stars. Don't be afraid to make a wish. Don't be afraid that, other things are possible for you. So we have the star. We have a 17, 1, new beginning, 10, transition. 7 is a divine number. Add it together. 1 plus 7 is an 8, unlimited opportunity, unlimited possibilities. Jophiel, I don't know all the angels on my deck, sorry, but Jophiel is about creativity, is about, possibilities, okay? Has this sense of, of adventure at the same time. The star energy, the star major arcana, is about hope, is about, if you're feeling a little hopeless right now, don't give up on hope, okay? What you're going through, don't be afraid of success. Don't be afraid that good things are possible. Don't think that you are not worthy of good things, okay? Don't be afraid to reach for the stars. So, happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans on the right path. You're doing the right thing. Like it said, you're on the right path. Things happen. We may not agree with it. We may not like it. But things do happen for a reason. And if we put our trust in our higher power, you find that things work out better. Okay? Here we go. The last card reversed. 6 of fire. So 5, 1, 7, 6. 6 is the number of man. It's the energies you've put into something. Fire is our Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Now, after Scorpio season, we do go into Sagittarius season. But we also have Aries. We have Jupiter in Aries right now. It does transition latter part of this month or November, not sure. But it will transition into Pisces, but then it transitions back into Aries, okay? So fire is consuming. It is very passionate. It is very courageous energy too. And again, like I said, don't be afraid of success because there is possibilities this weekend coming for you, okay? You need to just reach out and grab the prize. Now, the 6 of fire is all about grabbing the prize. The 6 of fire is all about being acknowledged, is all about being hailed, being, look at what you've done. So maybe there's a job, maybe you've been looking at a job and that job doesn't come to you, but you just have to say, okay, it just means something better is coming. And then right around the corner, something else, something better is being offered to you. Okay? So the 6 of fire, and you can see they're like partying. They're like he's riding into victory. He's very, very happy with what he's done. Victory. Good news is on its way. Public recognition or awards. So keep the faith. Keep the faith, my Cancers. You have to. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to dream. Don't be afraid of success. Keep the faith. If there's a little bit of a down moment, and again, moon cycles do that to you, positive is right around the corner, okay? So let's see what we have here. And like I said, so basically the 23rd is the 25th is the new moon. So on that 22nd, start doing your, your requesting. Request. Okay. And now we have another 6. Again, the number of man, energies you put into something. And that could be prayer. That could be meditation. That could be because you've been diligent. But it is moving on. You have a guide. You have a compass. You're leaving the dark. You're going to the light. Things are going to be changing for you. Maybe these are some old dreams that, maybe life didn't turn out the way you wanted it to. But there is hope around the corner. There is moving on. There is victory. Learn from this, move on, moving on. Okay, so my Cancers, what do the angels of abundance have to say for my Cancers? So let's see what we've got here. Scorpio and Pisces got the same card twice, even though I I shuffle, I do the hand over hand, I do the dealer's shuffle, more or less. So let's see what we have for my Cancers now. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Cooperation instead of competition. What's yours is yours, and no one can take it from you. There's no need to compete as there's an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything. So possibly you might need to, basically cooperate instead of compete. Not sure what that's all about for you, but what is yours, and no one can take that from you. Okay? Anyway, let's see what we have. And you have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself. Isn't that amazing? Access to unlimited abundance. Let's claim that one. Okay, blue kyanite, connecting with animals, telepathic abilities, finding your true path, finding clarity. Yeah, I want to claim that unlimited abundance, though. We can share. Anyway, my Cancers, please, I know I miss, so that kind of affects everything on those algorithms. So please like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications, comment, do all the good stuff down there. As always, though, my Cancers, always know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.